This is Gene at Gene Social Junior's channel. Coming at you with a request tonight. I've had quite a few people now ask me how can I get my tablets and my phones and stuff. They're slowing down and they're just messing up, even their computers and stuff. And first question I ask them is this: you ever shut it off? Well, what do you mean? They go, I mean shut it off completely. Oh no. Well, that's the big problem. Shut it off once in a while. You reboot this stuff. On a phone, you're going to take the button. This is an LG, so the button's back here. Some of them, the buttons are on top, whatever, shut it off with. But anyway, press that button. On the screen, it'll come up and it'll ask you, you want to reboot? Or do you want to shut it off? Whatever. Yes. Let it reboot or shut it off completely, it doesn't matter, and restart it. And you'll find that 99% of the time, the phone's going to run a whole lot faster and better. The same way with your tablet. On your tablets, your buttons are usually either on the top or on the side. You're going to have a button. You're going to hold it in, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to come up and ask you if you want to shut it off or reboot or something along them lines, and that's what you're going to do. And this frees up. This is a Kindle Fire, and I do that every so often with it, and it makes it run just like do it real fast again. I do it with all my stuff. Your computer, same thing. Reboot it once in a while. I know people that have never shut their computers off, and they got the thing, they're asking me, how come it says my virtual memory is full? How come it says this? How come it says... Because they're not clearing this stuff. Reboot it. Every so often, shut this stuff down. And don't be afraid to shut it down. I shut mine off every night when I'm done with it. I shut my computer right off. I've had a lot of people over the years tell me, well, this is bad for the hard drives. Well, if it is, then I've got hard drives that have lasted like forever. Before I built this last computer, the old case I had, which had been rebuilt 7, 8, 9 times, had the original, what the heck was that thing? It was like a, I can't remember, but it was a whole lot limited. It was like eighth of a gig or some silly thing. It was very small. I had that in there, and I had all the others piggybacked on it. And that old hard drive, it was years and years and years old, and it never hurt it. I shut these things off every time, and it doesn't hurt them. But the main thing is when you shut your computer down and you refire it back up, you freed up the virtual memory, and things work a whole lot better. Okay, that's all I wanted to tell you tonight. As I say, I had a request for this. So I thank you all very much. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.
And I have a little add-on to this. Not only it's regular memory and stuff that we're freeing up, and if you have little glitches in the systems and the stuff, like in Windows, sometimes loses things, messes up. Rebooting and restarting 90% of the time cleans up that stuff. When it reboots, it straightens itself out. And the same thing with the phones and stuff. If the cameras mess up or this or that, once in a while apps will hang up. And when they get hung up, they'll sit there and they'll draw your battery down, stuff like that. So just remember to reboot. Thank you. And you all have a good night, and remember to subscribe. Thank you much.